The city's still awake, but softer now. Neon fading into warmer tones. Windows glowing like they're keeping secrets. I walk slow, letting the night decide. The salt in the air from somewhere close. Even this far from the water, it follows me between the buildings, like the ocean never really left.
Headphones low, heart steady, no plans pulling at my sleeve. Traffic comes like distant waves, and for once that's enough for me. Street lights stretch across the pavement, long shadows learning how to breathe. Every step feels a little lighter, like the day finally let me go.
I pass cafes closing one by one, chairs stacked, doors half asleep. Someone laughs behind a window, a moment I don't need to keep.
The night doesn't ask me questions, it doesn't care where I've been. It just moves at its own rhythm and lets me move within.
Salt air on George Street, mixing with the sound of my thoughts. Everything loud is far away now, everything quiet is what I want. No rush, no countdown, no need to call this anything. Just the city and this feeling, drifting without a name.
I think about nothing in particular, and it feels surprisingly good. Like space opening in my chest, where pressure used to live.
The pavement's still warm from the sun, holding on to the memory of day. I slow down even more, there's no reason to be anywhere else.
Some nights feel like a question, this one feels like an answer. Not clear, not perfect, just honest and cold.
Salt air on George Street, breathing and letting go. If this is all the night gives me, I'm good with taking it slow. I keep walking until the sounds thin out, until my thoughts do the same. The city stays behind my eyes, soft, steady and unafraid. And for a moment, nothing's missing, nothing's chasing me home. Just salt air, quiet streets, and a night that feels like my own. The city's still awake but softer now, neon fading into warmer tones. Windows glowing like they're keeping secrets. I walk slow, letting the night decide.
There's salt in the air from somewhere close, even this far from the water. It follows me between the buildings, like the ocean never really left.
Headphones low, heart steady, no plans pulling at my sleeve. Traffic hums like distant waves, and for once that's enough for me.
Street lights stretch across the pavement, long shadows learning how to breathe. Every step feels a little lighter, like the day finally let me go.
Oh, I pass cafes closing one by one, chairs stacked, doors half asleep. Someone laughs behind a window, a moment I don't need to keep.
The night doesn't ask me questions, it doesn't care where I've been. It just moves at its own rhythm and lets me move within.
Salt air on George Street, mixing with the sound of my thoughts. Everything loud is far away now, everything quiet is what I want.
No rush, no countdown, no need to call this anything. Just the city and this feeling, drifting without a name.
I think about nothing in particular,
And it feels feels surprisingly good, like space opening in my chest where pressure used to live.
Hey, the pavement's still warm from the sun,
Holding on to the memory of days.
I slowed down even more.
There's no reason to be anywhere. Some nights feel like a question. This one feels like an answer. Not clear, not perfect, just honest and calm. Salt air on George Street, breathing and letting go. If this is all the night gives me, I'm good. We're taking it slow.
I keep walking until the sounds thin out, until my thoughts do the same. The city stays behind my eyes,
Soft, steady and unafraid. And for a moment, nothing's missing, nothing's chasing me home. Just salt air, quiet streets, and a night that feels like my own.
the sun drops low behind the water, leaving gold on everyone's skin. We laugh like the day isn't ending, like the night hasn't started yet.
Shoes off, sand still clinging between my toes, on my mind. The boardwalk's warm from the daylight, holding on to its last shine.
We walk without any direction,
Just following where the air feels right.
music floating from somewhere distant, mixing with the sound of the tide.
Barefoot after sunset, when time forgets its name. Every step feels unplanned, and I wouldn't change a thing. Streetlights flicker on behind us, one by one, soft and slow. The beach empties into quiet, but I'm not ready to go.
Salt on my lips,
Wind in my hair, skin still warm from the sun.
it feels like a memory forming
Before it's even begun,
We talk about nothing important,
and somehow it means everything.
the kind of silence that feels full,
The kind of night you wanna keep. Barefoot after sunset, no rush back to the world. Just the sound of waves repeating what we already know. The sky turns deeper, shades of deeper, stars learning where to land. I trace circles in the sand, let the dark hold my hand. Somewhere the city's still moving, but out here it's slowed its pace, like it knows this moment doesn't wanna be replaced. Barefoot after sunset, when the day finally lets go, I breathe in a little deeper and let the night take over slow.
streets glow softer after 10, like they're learning how to rest. Windows have lit curtains drawn, keeping stories to themselves.
A bar hums low on the corner, glasses clink, voices leaning close. Laughter spills out into the night, then disappears down the road.
I walk past without stopping, let the moment stay inside.
The air feels warm, familiar, like the city's on my side.
Lay lights in Surry hills, falling gentle on the ground. Everything loud fades into distance, everything real is what I found. Neon signs reflecting puddles, left behind by an earlier rain. The street smells like coffee and asphalt, and something I can't explain.
Couples talking unfinished sentences, strangers share a quiet nod. No one's trying to be anywhere else, and that feels rare somehow.
Lay lights in Surry hills, time moves slow and loose. Every step feels unimportant in the best possible way.
I think about the day I had,
then let it drift away.
it doesn't follow me here.
It knows it can't stay.
The song leaks through an open door, familiar but never named. I hum along without knowing why, let it fade just the same.
Lay lights in Surry hills, holding the night in place. Not asking for attention, just lighting up the space. I stop at a crossing, wait, watch the signal change. Even the traffic feels patient, like it understands.
Some nights want something from you, this one gives instead.
The quiet kind of comfort that settles in your chest. Lay lights in Surry, I breathe that full and still. If this is where the night holds me, I'm happy to stay here. The city pulls me back inside, concrete under tired feet. But every sound feels distant now, like the ocean's on repeat.
I catch my reflection in a window, so still on my skin.
The waves are miles away from here, but I still hear them in.
Traffic goes in steady lines, but my thoughts drift out to sea. Every rhythm in this place feels slower inside of me.
Way still in my head, on after I left the shore.
They follow me through empty streets.
I can run every door.
I stand waiting at a red light, watching shadows cross the road. The water's echo fills the pause between like green and gold.
Somewhere there's a tide turning right on time, no doubt.
And I like knowing something out there moves without my help. Waves still in my head,
So constant low.
they remind me how to breathe
like it's being pulled away. A night wraps tight around the sound and smooths the edges gray. I think about the day I have and I don't, not really. The ocean keeps interrupting with its quiet honesty. Lays down in my head, even under city lights. They calm the noise I carry. They make the moment rise. Down in my head. Now walk the rest of the way slower. Let my steps fall out of time. Every thought that tried to rush me loses its place in my city. Doesn't line my sights. It hums and lets me be. But deep inside that steady noise, the sea is still with me. Waves down in my head, no matter where I roam. If I close my eyes for just a second, I'm already home. The city doesn't mind my silence. It hums and lets me be. But deep inside that steady noise, the sea is still with me. Waves in my head, no matter where I roam. If I close my eyes for just a second, I'm already home. Platform's quiet for a moment before the doors slide open wide. Yellow lights spill onto the floor like the night stepped inside.
I get on without a question, no destination in mind. Just a seat by the window and some time to lose tonight.
The train moves slow at first and finds its rhythm steady and low. Tunnels blur into reflections of a face I barely know.
Midnight train to nowhere, rolling through the dark. Every stop feels optional, every start feels soft.
A couple talks and whispers, someone scrolls half asleep.
The city passes in fragments I don't need to keep.
Stations come and go like thoughts. Some stay, most disappear.
I let them pass without chasing, let the quiet steer.
Midnight train to nowhere, no reason, no regret.
Just the hum of metal in motion
and the space it lets me get. Streetlights paint my skin.
I look calm or close enough to let the night in.
I think about paths I didn't take,
then watch them slide away. The tracks don't ask for answers,
cause they just carry me. Midnight train in nowhere, feels like somewhere safe. A moving room with nothing asked and nothing I have to say. The announcer calls another stop, a name I almost hear as they seated, breathing slow. There's no rush to be clear. If I ride until the morning, I know I'll be okay. Sometimes going nowhere is the best way to stay. Midnight train and nowhere, I lean back, let it roll. The city fades into motion, and I finally feel whole. The door slides closed behind us. City noise drops the floor below. Just a night in a thin rail, and the air moving slow. Lights stretch out in every direction, like the city forgot to sleep. We lean into the silence, let it say what we don't need. You speak just above a whisper, like the dark might overheard. Every word lands softer when it's only meant for here. Quiet talk on the balcony, low voices, open skies. Nothing heavy, nothing certain, just letting the moment lie. A train hums somewhere far off, then disappears again. The night keeps its distance, like a respectful friend. You laugh, then stop yourself as if sound might break the spell. I smile into the space between us that knows us just as well. Quiet talk on the balcony, time loosens its grip. Every sentence unfinished, every pause fits. Quiet talk on the balcony, time loosens its grip. Every sentence unfinished, every pause fits. The air smells like rain and concrete, and something warm and real. I rest my elbows on the railing, feel the city breathe and heal. We talk about where we've been, not so much where we're going. The stars don't offer directions, they just keep glowing. Quiet talk on the balcony, no promises made, just honesty floating gently in the dark we've shared. If this night never moves forward, I wouldn't mind at all. Some moments are perfect because they don't ask to be more. Quiet talk on the balcony, the city listens below, and for once that feels enough to let everything go. Traffic thins like it's learning how to let the night take over. Engines soften into echoes, every corner feels calmer. Streetlights blink in steady rhythm, windows dim one by one. The city exhales quietly, like the long day's finally done. I walk without checking the time, let the blocks pass on their own. Every step feels less important
City breathing slow, city breathing slow, holding me in place. Nothing pulling me forward, nothing I need to chase. I think about things I can't control, then smile and let them be. The night doesn't need my effort, it works fine without me. Somewhere music drifts from a window, fades before I know the tune. The moment doesn't try to stay, it knows it'll pass soon. City breathing slow, city breathing slow, under pale streetlight glow. I match my steps to its rhythm and let the rest go. If mornings come too quickly, I'll remember this instead. The way the city softened and quiet filled my head. City breathing slow, city breathing slow. I move with it, not alone. For a while the whole wide world feels steady, calm and
The cafe lights already on, but the street is still asleep. Chairs untouched, doors unlocked, promises they'll keep. I step inside to quiet music, a cup warming up my hands. The sky outside is holding back the day it has planned.
steam rises like a question I don't need to answer yet. This moment asks for nothing and gives me more than that.
Coffee before the sunrise, when the world feels clean, everything's still possible. Everything in between.
Barista hums without words. The grinder fills the room. Time stretches thin and gentle like it has nowhere to move. I watch the window slowly change from black to shaded blue. The city's learning how to wake, and so am I too.
Coffee before the sunrise, no headlines, no sound.
Just a quiet start of something before it's fully found.
I think about the hours ahead and set them back down. They'll come whether I invite them, there's no need to rush now. The first train hums in the distance, a soft and early sign. I take another slow sip, let the warmth stay a while. Coffee before the sunrise, holding me steady and still. A pause before the motion, a calm I wanna feel. If the day turns loud and heavy, I'll remember the spaces. If the day turns loud and heavy, I'll remember the space. This early light, this harbor holds the city still. Reflections stretch and sway.
Reflections stretch and sway.
Every light knows where it belongs, even when the night won't fade.
Boats rock slow like they're breathing, tired but never fully still. The harbor hums in quiet tones that match the way I feel.
I lean against the railing, let the cool air stay. The lights blink back at me like they got something to say. Harbor lights don't sleep,
They watch the hours go,
keeping time for everyone
who needs a softer glow.
Footsteps echo behind me, then fade into the dark. The night moves on without a rush, leaving its mark. Somewhere laughter drips across the water,
Breaks then disappears,
the sound travels farther here.
like it's got no fear.
Harbor lights don't sleep,
They stay when others go,
a steady kind of comfort
in the afterglow.
I think about the things I've built,
And the ones I let slip by. The water doesn't judge at all, it just reflects the sky. A breeze ripples through the surface, turns the lights into line. Nothing here stays perfect, but everything aligns.
harbor lights don't sleep,
And neither do my thoughts,
but they slow down together.
tangled then untaught. If morning comes too soon, this view will still remain, a memory of calm water burning through the rain.
Harbor lights don't sleep,
They hold the night in place, and for a moment, standing here, so do I just the same.
the sky starts changing its mind, from deep blue to something lighter. The night loosens its grip slowly, like it's not ready to let go either.
Streetlights fade without a sound, windows wake one by one. We're still here in this in-between, before the day has begun.
Almost morning, still us, sharing borrowed time. Everything feels softer now, we're balanced on a line.
Our words come out more honestly, with the dark almost gone. There's no need to explain too much, the quiet keeps us strong.
A bird's body, the bus passes empty and early. The city clears its throat. Morning waits a little longer, like it knows we're close.
Almost morning, still us. Nothing's been decided yet. Just a moment holding steady. We haven't named or met. The air feels new and fragile, like it could break if rushed. We stay let the world adjust.
I notice small things
more clearly.
your shadow, your breath, how the night made space for us without asking anything back. Almost morning, still us between the dark and light. Not saying what comes after, just staying in the night. Soon the day will ask for motion, and we'll have to choose a pace. But right now there's only this, and this is a good place. Almost morning, still us.
The sky finally turns. If we let this moment fade, it's because it's earned.
The night finally steps aside, morning light on quiet streets. The city stretches slow and soft, like it knows what I need. I walk without thinking forward or looking back too far. Every moment feels complete right where we are.
No big answers waiting, no signs I need to read. Just this calm settling in, like it's agreed. This feels like enough, not perfect, not planned. Just breathing in the now with open hands.
The noise I used to carry doesn't follow me here. And learn how to loosen up and disappear.
I watch the light touch buildings, one edge at a time. Nothing rushing into place, everything arriving fine.
This feels like enough, the weight finally gone. Not because everything's finished, but because I'm done holding on. I think about who I've been, then let that version rest. There's room for something quieter, something honest in my chest.
People start filling the sidewalks, life picks up its speed. But I move through it differently, I move with ease. This feels like enough, even if nothing stays. Some moments don't need more than the way they're made. If the day asks more from me, I'll give it what I can. But right now I'm standing here exactly where I am. This feels like this feels like
The night, the light, the space, a simple kind of peace I don't need to replace.